Okay, so this wing here, there's two rooms before the boss, I believe. So we have 2 rooms full of trash. In this first room, there's going to be some trolls. I think a couple of them. There's going to be some venom keepers. That's like that little guy that's straight out there with the cross swords. And then there's a lake, like a lord spawn or a lake lord that pops in a little bit, in just a little bit. The trolls have that double CC mooring. Let me try and sneak in here and see if I can see him without aggroing this. Okay, there's one there with the paw. One with, I just still see 2. So you and I, we can root it and then we can CC it and keep them out of the fight. So our tanks are going to try and pick up the venom keepers first. For this one, for the most part, we can try and stay on those platforms and stay out of the water as much as possible. Maury and I will try and keep those 2 trolls mezz. We're going to bring down the venom keepers, and then we're going to, by then that lake lord should spawn. We'll kill him, and then we'll kill the trolls. We're going to follow Val's targets. And I think it's just, we haven't had any problems with mobs, so I don't anticipate having any problem with these. So that's basically it. Right, any questions on this? I don't think we'll have any problem killing this stuff, so.
Okay,
Stay on the platforms as much as possible. The water
venom
does
keepers
decent
first,
damage.
lake lords if there is one, and then the trolls last.
Correct.
Okay.
Right, so on 3 we'll mezz, and then our tanks can run in there. They're pretty scattered out, so maybe Wolf can go grab the guys on the right-hand side. Babe, you can grab the little guy over here in the corner.
Okay.
And pull them over. So it's kind of hard to get them all.
Okay.
And then we'll just follow causes, targets through everything. Okay, Maury, I'm going to go ahead and H my troll. Okay, on 3 we're going to mezz. You ready, Warren?
Yep. Scroll, so.
Oh. Is it
22
power?
minutes here.
Ours has 21 minutes.
I got it on my side.
Okay, so if anybody wants to read on the inside, that'd be great.
I got it.
Thank you.
Done.
Ready to check for the fight? If you got food, go ahead and eat it. Okay, are you ready?
Ready here.
1, 2, 3. Mine did not take on him. Did yours always works? What the heck is going on with my guys? That stun worked.
Signals down.
Okay, that worked that time.
It's just the AoE show, that's all it is.
Oh, okay. Okay, somebody can get Vanilla. We're going to try Nez, and if you can pull them out of there, wait for those trolls. Oh, now we're on the trolls anyway, so it doesn't matter. Did that Lake Lord come up? Here he is behind me. There is a Lake Lord up. He's behind me. Oops, he just went. Fine. Okay. That worked fine.
Oh, he pulls those out from under us.
Now stand on the sides over here. These don't crumble. If you get low on health. Okay, nice work, everybody. Okay, go ahead and stand on this block over here or on the blocks around the buildings and they don't crumble out from under you. Okay, so this next room is similar to this room, but we're going to stay here. We're going to send our tank in to get everything and pull it back here because the acid in there is more damaging than this room. So we're going to try and fight, we've got trolls in there too, I believe, and the same type of guys we just killed. Plus we have another Lake Lord, but this Lake Lord in there calls these little spirit guys by the tons that you just saw. By going in and grabbing them and bringing them in here, those Lake Lords stay back there, and or at least they used to, and it's easier to have control of the mobs. So we're just going to stay here. We're going to send our tanks in to get them, everything else, and bring them out here to us. Let me go closer to you.
Do you want me to pull this whole room? Bring
Yep.
it all the way
Sure.
back. Okay.
Yes, but you're not going to... How many Lake Lords do you see? 1, 2, 3? It used to be 2, I think.
I see 2 and 4 trolls.
Okay. Yep, you're going to bring them in here. And we're just going to... does one of the trolls have a skull and one have a paw?
No.
Are they marked?
Oh wait, yes. One has a crescent moon, one has a paw. One has a skull, red skull. Last one has a yellow star.
Okay, so Maury, we're just going to keep on the same lines. I'll do the skull, you do the paw, then we'll go ahead and feel free to hit the other ones. We'll at least keep 2 out of the fight. The Lake Lord should stay there. They used to stay there with their, and they do spawn call ads, and those ads should stay in that room while you bring everything else out here.
Alright, ready, Big?
Ready.
Let's do it.
Cut.
Oh,
Whoops.
that hurt.
That's not good.
Yeah, let's see if we can get somebody to go down there and mez him once we have all the, not mez him,
Hang on, here I come.
once we have all the enemy in here.
That's okay, they want phase blend too.
Yeah. So they're following Bay.
I see how you plan that, Bay.
I didn't even actually know it was going to happen.
So go ahead
I
and
ran out
the
and pulled
best
the
as you can
entire-
around the corner. Pull them in further.
That's what she told you to do.
Yep, pull them in further. Bring them in further there. Pull over there in the middle of the water. Just jump up on the sides when you start losing too much health. There we go.
That's. On the hills.
Just follow Val's targets. Anybody green got greedy?
Big,
Greens, please. Oh, sorry,
become a
baby.
heal modifier.
Okay.
I just used my res on Wolf.
Okay. Okay. Just get as many as you can.
Down.
Okay.
I've got the trolls.
You see your health going down from the acid, jump on one of those platforms, it clears it within 4 seconds.
And watch that modifier too. It modifies. Kill him! Avenge
No,
me!
it's not. Okay, good, so the Lord still
Good
staying.
job.
That's
Good job. Still has some heads up.
Bunch of ads.
Yeah, they're coming in. Okay.
Still in combat.
Yeah, I think you'll probably still be in combat. Does anybody have any reses?
I got one I can throw out.
Okay, give it to Napili, please. Oh, no, I beg your pardon. Give it to Queenie.
I don't have any combat res.
Right, but they could use the extra heal as opposed to the extra tank.
Because we guys got the last one, so as long as we can,
I got 505 on me, just FYI.
Okay, so you guys could go into that room, bring down the Lake Lords first, and then work on the ads. Follow Kev's target, Val's targets.
Oh, fantastic. Right on.
Oh, right.
Hi, Queevy.
How'd you do that? You fell out of combat? That's good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, when they rezzed her up, she wasn't aggroed.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, see, I came up in aggro.
I don't remember this hallway being this long either.
Hold on a minute there, you're not full
I'm an overachiever.
Try not to stay on the platform. Yeah, try not to stay on the platforms too long.
Thank you.
I got a range to the jets.
I'm trying to keep an eye on her, what little I can.
Okay, so let's go ahead and come on in, and let's go over here to this side over here. We can group up, and heals can be easier to obtain now that we got keep everything combined right here. Okay, we're on Val's targets.
Die, die, die.
Pass some power to you. Okay, just clean up these ads.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, very nice.
Whoops.
Too many people get on the platforms and they crack.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. Well, that's going to really matter in the next room, in the boss's room.
All I know is I saw two dwarfs jump on it and it broke.
Yeah.
Wolf, I'm blaming you. I told you to stay away from the tacos.
All right, that doesn't matter so much in that room, but it matters a lot in this boss room. Because the acid in here, acid water in this boss room is much more powerful, much stronger. All right, so I'm going to jump all down in here. All right.
Oh, look, it's our favorite friend.
Look, it's the guy with the trees.
Reminds you of Acid Wing and Tower.
Right.
That's, yeah, exactly. And it's kind of like that in a way. All right, so same thing here, except for this acid water, when you get in there, is much stronger. Frogmar, our boss, is going to show up there, kind of where that waterfall is flowing. There's 4 platforms in here, 2 straight ahead and 2 towards this back way in front of these 2 brick walls that we can't see. These platforms here exactly do exactly what you were just saying. If 2 people get on them, they will break. So you don't want to have more than 2 people on them at a time. However, you're going to have to get out of the water and get on them to clear your acid off of you. It takes about 4 seconds or so to get it off. You can have 2 on there briefly, but the other one needs to jump off pretty simultaneously. So we're going to kind of spread around the room so we have so many people closest to certain platforms, but close enough for all of our healers to for our 2 healers to be able to reach across to whatever platform they're healing their group on. What happens is our tank is going to go in. We're going to talk Goldfrog or whatever his name is. That Gorthog is going to do a little speech, and then he'll leave, and then the boss will be there, Fourthener, and our tank is going to aggro him. He's going to fight him pretty much in the water. Now you're going to have to kind of stay there, but we're going to need both tanks in there. Bay and Wolfton will both be in there. You'll take turns. When your armor, or when you start taking too much damage and your acid damage is too bad, you're going to have to turn over the aggro to Bay. So Bay, you're going to stay away from up on the platform as much as possible until he's ready to switch. And you're going to run in and grab him, and you're going to keep rotating back and forth like that, because you will die. You cannot stand and fight him the whole fight.
All right.
So you're going to have to take turns and call it out. There's a couple of phases to this. Trying to remember. He calls these little guys, those little ghosty things. When he calls them, they're not going to come to you. They're going to go. It should show across your screen what platform they're going to go to. They're going to go and try and destroy the platform you're standing on. If we lose any platforms, we lose. So we don't want to lose our platforms. So we want to, when it says he's attacking the north block, you'll see a little ghosty thing come up. He'll go and he'll start hitting on the block until he knocks it down. All of our aggro should be on that guy that he spawns. We got to get him down as quickly as possible. Then we're back on the boss. We keep hitting the boss until he calls another one. And it's just rinse and repeat until he's dead. This isn't a DPS fight, however, it kind of acts like that, because the longer we're around, the more that stepped on those platforms, the weaker they get, and the longer it lasts, the weaker they get. So it is kind of a DPS, but at the same time it's not. We're not, as long as we're not jumping on them and standing on them for any length of time, they should be fine. We take our time. In addition to that, let me think a minute, what else was there? When you're standing in the water, it actually makes your weapons and your damage to the enemy stronger, the acid does. But, once again, you're taking damage to yourself. So that only gives you a benefit for so long. So you definitely want to take turns getting up and down out of that water. We'll split up the groups here in just a minute. I can't think of anything else. That's really basically it. So we're just going to be DPSing the boss. We're going to take turns on the platforms. When he calls the spawns out, we flip our aggro or attention to the ad, except for our tanks, of course. Bring down the ad as quickly as possible. Back on the boss, just rinse and repeat. Is there any questions about this one?
Are you going to be calling who gets on and off the ramps?
I will not be calling that. We're going to set up groups. You're going to run to we're going to assign the squares that you're going to be going on, and it's up to you guys to, if you see somebody up there, you can just keep an eye on it. and just make sure that they get off. You can announce it or whatever, Jez getting on or Jez getting off or whatever. It might get a little confusing. That's the most confusing part about this, is not doubling up. As I said, you can have two up there, but not for very long. So if you see one of them, it only takes about 3 to 4 seconds for you to clear your acid, and you can jump back down. So it doesn't take long for you to be up there. Okay, scrolls hold here. We're good. Ready to check for the fight. And let our tanks run in there and get aggro. And Bay, you can just go over and stand by your platform.
Stand by, not on.
If you got food, go ahead and eat it.
I'm standing on the platform, correct?
No, well, you don't want to stand on there for too long.
Okay, so stand
Just
by it. Okay,
keep
got
jumping
it.
up and down on there until, when you get acidy, run back up there until Wolf's ready to switch with you. I just want to make sure you're cleansed so when he's ready.
Well, we all like being cleansed.
Okay, we're all green, so tank's in.
Oh, there he is. He's moving. Okay. Because he's waiting.
Go ahead, Ben.
Foulness rises and corrupts this ancient spring.
Just keep an eye on your health. You should get some kind of a mark, I think. Can't remember what it looks like, though.
Keeper of the Darkthorn awakens.
There's our boss.
Big boy.
Okay, let our tanks get them. You guys ready?
Yeah.
I got 2 acids.
Okay, go ahead and just jump up. Wait till it clears, then you get back down. Okay, here's one up. We need to switch to him. Oh, I forgot about the punt. I did forget about the punt. There's a punt that he does. Try not to land on the platform when he
Down.
punts you because it breaks it. I did forget that. Okay, I'm jumping up on the platform for a moment. Okay, another one's up. Right here.
Sounds off.
Okay, just keep an eye on your your acid damage.
Plan is off.
Goes off.
I'll go in the
Are
woods.
going on. Are off.
Roth, you're on.
If you're not on the platform, move towards the boss.
Adds up. Jazz going up.
Okay, going up.
Jazz going off.
Bay off. Bay off.
Fellas are up my right.
Okay, okay.
I believe when you make adds up,
Heads down.
okay. I believe he gets stronger at the last 25%, so if any of our minstrels or minis have bubbles, you want to throw those. I remember something about that.
Okay, Joe, I'm going off for a minute. 2.
Okay, add. Add down. Just, Queenie, if you're cured, you can get down.
Go ahead.
Okay. Jazz up. Jazz down.
Yeah, there's one apple I can't get rid of. Or
All right.
acid thing.
Okay. Add here.
Ara down. Elena up.
Add down.
Bay up. Bay up. Bay down.
Elena off.
Adds up.
Kept down.
Just clean up. Jazz off.
Add up.
Adds up.
Bay's up.
Okay, add.
Bay's down.
Kaz up.
Oh, almost landed on that platform on that toss.
Kaz down.
Almost got him, guys. Good work.
Good job.
Very nice.
Good
Elena.
job. Nice work, guys. Wolf, you never got in trouble, huh?
You were able to stay there the whole time?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I pretty much could have too. The heels were keeping up with any issues.
Good work, everybody.
Yeah, good job. Okay, we need a
Yeah.
picture of this. So abreast of me, please.
Everybody come on over.
Heels were
Picture?
outstanding.
Good job, guys.
It's kind of fun.
For next time, I would suggest instead of having people stay near the platforms, if they can kind of move towards the middle of the room, that would help with the range on the heels.
Okay, okay.